All right, my loves. Hopefully the sound is on this time, and I'm going to check before I post. I apologize. My computer updated, and my drivers were whatever was supposed to happen didn't happen with my sound. So I had to do a system restore to bring things back before the update. So you should be able to hear out of this video, and I'm going to check before I even post this. So I apologize. The good thing is, though, people that I have never ever even seen comment were commenting like, sis, what's up, your sound is out, or we like your glasses or whatever. Oh, and I have to give this up to Elisa because she was telling me she had these glasses or similar pair. I don't know if it's the same pair, and I was like, oh my God, I want some big glasses with the big lens. You guys, you can see all over the world with these, literally. So I was like, oh, I want them. Once you get on this website, they have so many though that it's just ridiculous. So I started off with one pair. I think I'm going to get like 2 or 3 more pair in different colors because I really, really like them. I gotta get them right though. You know, I always got one ear that's lower than the other. There we go. So thank you so much for the compliments. Thank you for the ones that let me know that the sound was out. I appreciate you guys. For the ones that just recently commented, I loved it. Thank you. It's good to see new names, new faces, and everything. So I was really, really excited. And it's good to know that if I'm abducted by aliens or something happens, that you guys got my back. Like, what happened? What's going on with you? Sis, where you at? What's wrong with your sound? You need to get your computer fixed. So thank you guys for that. Now, let's get into the spirit messages. I started to dig out the cards from the one yesterday. And I was like, no, 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 no. Let's just go ahead and do fresh energy. Basically, most of the cards, anyway, we're talking about gossip and being caught up in conflict and some other things that some people were going to have to deal with some fake friends and walk away from them or walk away from situations that had too much drama. So it seemed like the whole message to me kind of tied in together, and it was basically walk away from fuckery. If you're involved in anything that has to do with a lot of drama, say your piece and then walk away respectably. So for those that are dealing with any type of issue, it's basically choose your battles wisely. Do I need to say something? Do I need to be quiet? Do I need to get involved with something? Or basically don't let people drag you into something that you are not supposed to be involved in. In fact, I'm going to do a rambling of a mambo on that because I think that there's a lot of times when we do get caught up in things that really have nothing to do with us. And sometimes we don't walk away when we're supposed to, or we don't stay in our lane when we're supposed to. And sometimes with certain things, you need to stay in your lane. And I've learned that in my old age. Not everything is about me, and not everything should be about me. So we're gonna do a rambling of a mambo sometime this weekend about that. And I might even do it live so that we can comment back and forth because I'm interested in what some other people think too. So that being said, get into the spirit messages. It could be 1 card, it could be 3 cards, it could be 4 cards. Pick a number between 1 through 6. Ask your God, your goddess, your deity that you work with, what is the message for you? What do you need to hear? And then be open. Be open to the message. It may not make sense right away, but for some of you, I get messages later. Oh my God, that did happen. A week later. I try not to put timing on the readings. Get in where you fit in with it. All right, my love. So let's get into it. Messages for my people, spirit. Messages for my people. Any guidance, any messages, anything that they need to hear. Hold up. Okay, I have way too many cards that kind of came out, so let's get it together. Okay. Nope. Spirit is trying to get me to write a book. Hold up, you guys. Messages for the people. Any guidance, Spirit. Any messages. Any guidance. Anything they need to hear. Messages for my people. Thank you. Ah. Let's see. Very good. Card number 5. Spirit, clarify card number 5 for me. Clarify. Oh. Let me see. What do we... Card number 5 is just leaving me with more questions. Like, what's going on? Card number 5. Let's see. Card number 4. Even though that's pretty clear, I still want more for card number 4, Spirit. Card number 4. Any guidance? Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Let's get into it. Card number 1. Card number 1, you may be having a deep conversation coming in with someone. And it's showing that this person may be unhappy with the way things are going, the way situations are going. You could have somebody, and this could be you, it's a general read. You could be talking to a partner. I don't like the way this is going. I don't like what you're doing. This could be a relationship issue with a family member. There may be some talks that are coming in. I feel like there's something that needs to be mended, and it may be very hard to communicate. Some of you may have extended the olive branch to somebody, and this person is not reciprocating the way you thought. Or this person may even have reached out to you, and it's like, I'm trying to talk to you, I'm trying to move things forward, but you're not opening up. But I feel like there's something with healing that is going to happen with this. So if you're dealing, whether this is with a spouse, a partner, a friend, or a family member, I feel like there's going to be some type of communication, because it looks like there's a relationship issue that needs to be talked about. I feel like there may have been some type of misunderstanding. Now, this could have been perspective. You heard something and you're like, okay, well, I took it this way. So maybe your perception of a conversation is a better word. I feel like somebody is like, I heard something, or I the conversation went left, and this is what I heard. This is what I got from it. And the other person is kind of like, no, that's really not what happened. So I feel like there may be some talking that needs to be done, card number 1. If this is with a family member or a spouse, if you cannot do it yourself, I will say that you might need to call in a mediator, because it looks like this is a communication problem. Somebody's having really strong relationship issues within their environment, and it's like, I feel there's this need to heal it. I want to heal it. I want to do better. I want to have a better relationship. So if this is somebody who's coming to you and they're like, I want to talk to you about this, I want us to be on the same page, can we get there? Be open to it. If somebody's extending the olive branch to you, take it. It may take a mediator to help you get past whatever the issue is, but it looks like it was a communication issue in the first place that kind of turned really, really wrong, and nobody fixed it. It was like, okay, I'm going to go to my corner, you go to your corner, and we're not going to talk about it. It looks like Spirit is bringing people back where it's like, okay, we need to go ahead and talk, because we do have a problem. Whether you're in a relationship and you didn't know you had a problem, this could be somebody coming to you and saying, you know what, I don't like the way you do the laundry. I don't like the way you wash dishes. I don't like the way you snore. I don't like the way you look at other people when we're out there together. Be open to this conversation. Try not to get defensive. Card number 1. If this is somebody bringing this to you, try not to get defensive. Be open-minded, because I feel like there's some healing that needs to be done. And I hope that if you're dealing with somebody else and you're really pouring yourself out, that they stay open too. You might want to show them this video before, or this recording before you have that conversation with them. All right, card number 2. Card number 2, it's being overwhelmed. Now, in the midst of this pandemic, I've been getting this a lot in readings where people are like, okay, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what's happening with me. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. And it's because we're kind of turned upside down. We're discombobulated. Half the states are opening. Some are shutting down. Some are reclosing their borders. We got a lot of jobs where people are like, am I going to work in this building? Am I going to stay home? We got kids that are homeschooling. We got sick parents that we're caretaking. There's a lot. So card number 2, this is really a call to maybe sit back. You may be overwhelmed. You may be overthinking things. You may be feeling like your plate is full. When you get to this energy, this is kind of like, okay, I need to go ahead and rest. I need to pull back. I need to focus on my self-healing. I need to focus on getting better myself. So you may have this energy where it's just too much. And if it feels overloaded or overwhelmed, take a step back. For some of you, I feel like you're carrying more load than what you need to. Maybe you're the oldest in the family and you feel obligated, like I need to take care of this, or I need to do this. You don't, if it's going to put you in a situation where it's breaking you down. Let's get a little bit more clarity on it. Card number 2. Card number 2, Spirit. What is causing them to be overwhelmed? Just because I'm nosy. Card number 2. What's causing you? Some of you, it's financial loss. The money is not right. For a few, it's family problems. You may be feeling obligated to take care. You got kids, you got family, and the money is not there. You got too much on your plate. I do see something coming in with traveling. Some of you may be feeling like you're trying to plan a trip or plan something and you don't have the money. But I'm getting also too procrastination. Some of you are dealing with a situation where you're starting to shut down and it's like, okay, I know I need to do this. I know I need to turn this paperwork in. I know I need to pay this bill. I know I need to accomplish this, but I'm overwhelmed, so I'm not going to do it. I just don't feel like doing it. Be careful because you're kind of building another problem on top of that card number 2. So if you're procrastinating on stuff that you need to turn in, you need to make sure that you get it done. If not, you are going to have an issue where things are kind of falling apart and it feels like your plate is heavier. So I will say get ahead of it if you can. For those that are so overwhelmed that you're having a hard time coping, you might want to go ahead and, let me get these glasses right, reach out to a life coach or a therapist. You may need somebody to help you get past this energy. But I definitely feel like there's something where you're overwhelmed, your plate is full, and you may need some additional help. Don't be too prideful that you don't reach out for help. I know a lot of times we think, oh, I can do it by myself. I don't need people. But we need people. We need help. Some of us are like overwhelmed. We're not taking care of our homes. We're not taking care of our bodies. And it's because we're shutting down. You may need somebody to come in and help, alleviate that pressure so that you can heal and get yourself back on point. All right, card number 2, don't be too prideful. Card number 3. Card number 3, we got some issues going on with the diet. Now, this could be food allergies. Some of you may be finding yourself spreading a little bit more than what you wanted to. I feel like this is not so much pandemic weight anymore or COVID weight. Some of you might just be dealing with a depression or being in this environment of feeling overwhelmed or possibly even having family issues that are affecting the way that you eat. This could be trying to nurture yourself, comfort food. Some of you could be changing diets because of a health reason, religious reason. You might be going from eating meat to going vegan. But I do feel like there's some major changes that are going to be coming in. So I feel if you have been having issues where you're bloated or you feel like your energy level is not the same as it used to be, check your diet, check your nutrition. Now, if you are losing weight and say you're on what is it, the keto diet, the paleo diet, the only eat shark diet, whatever it is, we got so much bullshit out there right now. You got to figure out what works for you. You got to be healthy about it. So if you're dealing with something where you feel like your energy is decreasing or you're not getting enough, then you need to definitely go to a dietitian. Go to a nutritionist. Go to someone who can show you how to eat the proper way for your body. What is that where it says you need to eat towards your blood type or something? Because what works for other people may not work for you. For some too, I keep hearing thyroid. So check your thyroid. If you're having issues, definitely get a full panel done. Check your chemicals. Make sure that you're getting a lot of your minerals, your vitamins that your body needs. For some, if it is a thyroid problem, definitely go to your doctor because diet could affect that too. I do see something with changing things up for a healthier way. So if you are drinking too much soda or too much processed stuff, I feel like card number 3, you need to switch out. You need to switch out. It's not working for you anymore. There's something that you're ingesting or you're putting in your body that is not really working for you anymore, and it could end up causing you more health problems. Like I said, this could be major change with the food that you're eating. Could be because of health reasons. Maybe a doctor is telling you this, or you could even be joining some type of new religious community where they just don't eat the same things. Some people don't eat pork. Some people, Good Friday, don't eat meat or eat beef. You might be eating fish today. But I do feel like there are some changes that are going to be coming in. And for some of you, they're coming because they have to. So be careful of allergies. Pay attention to what you put in your body that may be reacting to you. Just like what was the other day? I don't drink a lot of coffee. In fact, I make a full cup, but I only probably take about 3 or 4 sips because for some reason when I turned 53, coffee was like calling me. like, drink us, brew us, drink us. And I was like, I've never liked coffee like that. And I still don't. But every now and then I have this thing where it's like, okay, I gotta have a sip. I gotta smell it. I gotta taste it. And after I get a few sips, I'm done with it. But I noticed that when you drink too much coffee, to me, I have to use the bathroom. Like it just goes straight through me. So I don't know what that is. But I know that I wouldn't be able to do a full cup and go someplace because my God, I'd be trying to use the bathroom all over the place. So that may be something. When we get older, our body starts to eliminate things. So pay attention to what your body is rejecting because there's a reason it's rejecting it. Card number 3. Card number 4. We got road opening, we got seeing clearly, and we got possessiveness. Sometimes this is being controlled or being too controlled with life. Some of you may be having an opening that's coming in, but maybe you're a little bit of a control freak. Like, this door is opening for me, but I don't know if I want to do it this way. Or you could have somebody that is literally trying to hold you back. Now, in the original pull, I kept feeling like yesterday there was somebody who did not want you to succeed. And this may be for a particular person, but I felt like you had things that were opening up, money that was coming in, job opportunities, but you had somebody that was trying to hold you back. This could be the energy of this card too, somebody being very possessive, and maybe some of you are finally seeing this person for who they are, and the road is opening. Spirit is like, you can see the path clearly now. Maybe you need to walk that way. You're having someone that is holding you back from, accomplishments or goals and things that you are trying to reach. You have to ask yourself why. What's the agenda? Why are you not allowing me to progress, to grow, to evolve? Why are you standing in my way? Now, you don't need anybody's permission to be great. If that's what you want to do, all you got to do is work towards your goal. Some of you, though, may be letting something or someone hold you back. Now, with this card number 4, Spirit is saying they're giving you clarity, which means that you woke up and you're like, okay, I see things differently. I'm not doing that the same way. I don't want to do it the same way. I don't want to be held back. So some of you may be coming to this place where you're being let go or you're being released from whatever this energy is. If this is a person, an environment, or a job, I feel like there's something where this person is like, okay, I have opportunity that is going to be coming in and I can walk towards it. The path is illuminated. We got the light twice, which means that if you haven't been able to see clearly, you have some things that are opening up that you can move towards. And it looks like that aha moment, like, oh, she's holding a light bulb. Like, I get it. And then Spirit is saying that the road is open. So you got 2 lights. You have two things that are illuminating your pathway. So if you were really confused, if you were overwhelmed, if you were having a hard time moving forward, Spirit is saying, look closely, because now you have clarity. And it may be releasing something or being released from something. So get in where you fit in with that card number 4. But there is something that needs to end or be released so that you can move forward with clarity to that next goal. And I feel for some of you, if this is a relationship and someone is not allowing you to grow, then you got to really look at that agenda, because that's abusive. It's a toxic relationship. When you have opportunities coming in and somebody doesn't want you to take those opportunities, whether this is a family member, a spouse, or, a friend. If somebody's holding you back, you got to ask yourself why. Why don't they want me to evolve? Some of you are going to be seeing this really clearly. If you have anything that is in your way and it's like a person is really saying, oh, you don't want to do that. You don't want to go back to school. Why would you need a degree? You don't want to take that job. Why would you want to make $90,000 a year? Or you don't want to get that house, why would you want that house with the swimming pool next to the mountains or whatever it is that you feel like that you want to do. I feel like that there could be something that is either talking you out of it. Now, if this is not a person, be really careful that this is not, your own thinking where you're holding yourself back, where you're so stuck in your ways that you can't see opportunity that is coming right before you. We've all been there. We have all been there. I've done it multiple times. Like, I don't know if I want to do it. It's going to take me out of my comfort zone. I'm going to have to get up early. I'm going to have to dress a certain way. And it's a really good opportunity. but I don't want to let go of what's familiar. So I'm the one that's the anchor. I'm the one holding myself back. Make sure that you're not doing that, because it looks like you got some good opportunities that may be coming up. Card number 4. Card number 5. Now, we have spell work. We have self-imposed bondage, but we have the strength card, which to me trumps all this, because it means that you're strong enough to get through this. You could have someone that is kind of fucking with you head-wise, where it's like, okay, I want to do this, I need to do this, but um everything is, negative. Everything is, I can't see anything, oh, I can't do it, or it's not for me. Self-imposed bondage, this person can break these chains, or it's not even chains, it's like little ribbons that are holding her, and then she has a little blindfold on, and it's not something that is stopping her from seeing or getting out of this situation. This is somebody who wants to be stuck in this situation. Now, it could be being stuck in a particular, maybe you're trying to learn something. Maybe the spell work isn't a negative thing. Maybe you're trying to progress. You might be interested in something, but you can't get out of your own way. Is this demonic? Is this something that is going to hold me back? Is this something that is going to be wrong for me? Is it going to hurt me? Some of you could be dealing with that energy, because we got possibly learning something that somebody is afraid to do. Now, it could go either way. If you're confused and you feel like you're having a hard time focusing, you could have somebody trying to attack your head or do some things to keep you confused. But for some, self-imposed bondage is literally you doing this to yourself. Whenever I see this combination, it's almost like speaking something negative into your own life. Like I remember, it was a few weeks ago, somebody was in a group and they wanted to know how to curse their sister because they were having issues with this person. And, everybody in the group was like, if you do that, you're going to curse your bloodline. Period. Your sister is your family. That's your blood. Even if she's a half sister, you still share blood. So it's almost like, why would you do something negative to hurt her that may come back on your children and their children and their children, ahead? So some of you might be dealing with this issue of speaking something into your life. A lot of times when we deal with family curses, it's not that other people are putting them on you. Some of you are dealing with the energy of you being the one that's cursing your family. Whether you're speaking this or actually doing spell work, sometimes we do that. I can't stand your funky ass. I hope you burn in hell. I hope, the sky falls on you and all this bullshit. And you're telling this to your brother or your sister. And, it literally is coming back. It's coming back because you're cursing your bloodline. You are a part of that bloodline. You don't get to just jump out. Just because you don't claim people anymore doesn't mean you're still not connected by blood. You understand what I'm saying? So think about that if you are doing it. Now, of course, you're going to do whatever. I always tell people, I'm never going to tell somebody, don't work your magic the way you want to work it. But I'm just saying, if you're doing something that is causing problems within your own family, your own blood, to you, if you're speaking negativity into your life, that's a spell. I'm broke. I'm broke. I'm broke. I'm broke. Well, yeah, your bank account ain't never going to have money if you think you're broke. I keep attracting, not so good men. Not so good men keep coming to me. Not so good men find me attractive. Not so good men want to be in a relationship with me. Break that. Break that. I attract, beautiful, productive, ambitious people into my life. You got to change what you're talking about. So card number 5, if you're speaking negatively into yourself, you got to stop, because you are actually making it come. And it's not other people. It could be really you doing this. Now, the strength card is showing for some of you, you're going to get past this energy. If this is self-imposed bondage, it's showing that you are strong enough to kind of shake it off, to stop doing it, to let's take this spell work away. You're strong enough to break whatever these bindings are that are holding you. You're strong enough to pull this blindfold over, to see clearly, to move towards open roads. So if you're dealing with this energy, don't feel stuck there. Self-imposed fears or bondage is what we do to ourselves because we're scared. I don't want to take the job because I'm scared. You know, what if they don't like me? What if I don't do it well? What if they fire me? You know, I don't want to lose weight because then all these people are going to be attracted to me and I'm scared to open my heart to love. So I'm creating a barrier of what I think people will not find attractive because I'm afraid that if they do find me attractive, then I have to open my heart up to love. You're always in control of what you need to be, but make sure that you're not holding yourself back. These two cards to me are energies of someone that could be stuck in their way. They don't want to see anything different. They don't want to do anything different. So if you're in this energy, there's some healing that needs to happen. The strength card is showing that you're strong enough to get past this. So card number 5, if you are stuck in that, you can get past it. You can break these bindings. Literally, like Wonder Woman, you know, Supergirl, whatever. Like what bindings? You know, take your glasses off. What's what's going on? I can see. Or for me, put the glasses on so you really can see. But you get what I'm saying, card number 5? So, card number 6. Card number 6, we got going on a spiritual journey. Now, I think you got this. Was it last week? So some of you really may be traveling out. You really may be going somewhere. This could be a local event. This could be something in a different state. Maybe you're taking classes. Some you could be going out of the country, but it is showing that there is some type of journey, a trip that's coming on. Some of you might even be in your living room smoking a little herb, and that could be your, you know, you might be in Thailand in your mind. I don't know. Whatever it is, though, you may be having some type of issues. Could be worried about body image, or you could literally be having some type of pains. Sometimes spiritual growth does manifest into physical pain. It could be healing. I know I started working out and trying to connect more with my spirits and meditating. I hurt from my eyelids to my toenails, you guys. It's inflammation, and it's because I need to detox. I need to cleanse my body. I need to stop eating certain things that my spirits are no longer, they don't want it. They don't want the junk, the gunk. They don't. Because they're not letting me enjoy it good. You know, when I eat it, I'm like, yes, the donut, yes, the donut. And then like 3 hours later, that donut be kicking my stomach's ass. It really does. We don't even want to talk about it trying to come out. That's TMI. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Sometimes we have things where our body is rejecting it because it does not connect with our spiritual growth, with our religious path. There could be things that you no longer can eat or take with you because spirit says it's not there. Some of you, this may be even some type of detox. You may find yourself changing because of this journey. You may be losing weight. You may be gaining weight. You may be having, you know, the need to get in better shape. Whatever it is showing that this seems to be spirit led because it's a part of your connection with spirit, with your religion, with your journey, with your path. So I will say be open to the changes that are happening for you. For some, you literally may be changing your diet. You know, veganism isn't for everyone. You know, some people can do it, some people can't. I will say check with your doctor if you are going through any type of changes and you're like, okay, I'm losing too much weight or I'm gaining weight. A lot of times with spiritual growth, there's a lot of things that happen. I've seen people, when I first started reading you guys, my eyesight was good. It was really, really good. The more I got into it, and of course I'm aging also, but it was really hard for my eyes. I mean, they got really, really bad, and the eye doctor was like, I don't know why they're getting so bad so fast. I think it was because spirit is like, you don't look at the card so much. Start feeling it intuitively. So there were some changes that came in, and I did start growing more intuitive with the way I read. So for some, there may be some changes that physically are happening because it's part of your spiritual growth. For a few of you that are going out though, and you're going out of a city or a state or possibly another country, make sure that you get a physical and you check. Make sure that your body can withstand what you're trying to do. You know, you could be going down there and maybe you do need to eat certain things or you do need to be on medication or you are having some body aches that need to be addressed before you go on this journey. So if you're feeling any type of pains, any type of physical discomfort, Make sure that you get it checked out prior to going on this journey. For some, it may be a byproduct of the healing that has already started. Your body is already manifesting things and trying to get rid of it. But I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. So if you're having pains and you know that it's getting to a point where it's uncomfortable, don't ignore it. Especially if you're going somewhere else. There's certain places in certain countries, they don't have the medical facilities that we have in the States. So if you are having any issues and you do need medication, make sure you take care of that prior to going on this journey. Some of you may have some stomach issues because of this journey, which means that you can go somewhere, eat the food or drink the water, and it may not work for you. So make sure that where you're going, that you can eat, you have some viable water sources, or you might have to pack your own stuff and bring it with you. All right, card number 6. Interesting. Some of you definitely have major spiritual growth coming in because I feel like the card has come up a couple of times. So my loves, I'm going to go ahead and try to get into, I think, Libra, Scorpio, and possibly Sagittarius. I'm going to try. We'll see. But we'll see if the sound works on this. Lord, praying, hope everything worked out. I love you guys. Please, please, please be safe. Mwah.